This episode is brought to you by Musically Fresh, the only source you need for music news or discovering up-and-coming talent and highlighting them to the world. If you're in a band, by all means hit them up. You can check them out on Facebook or at musicallyfresh.com. So back in the day when I was a regular YouTuber, like, I was really serious about it, I actually had my own, like, set in my basement. And I thought maybe I'd go back to that, not for the sake of, like, being really fancy, but I thought, well, you know what? It's something to work on. I like projects. And, I think it would kind of encourage me to get back into the habit of making videos regularly. So this is the problem with the creative process. You have to be creative and go through a process. I think my best bet, I'm just going to go to the dollar store and maybe Michael's and just grab some weird shit and, yeah, we'll go from there. Jesus, Razor Scooter, and Christ, can you believe that green tape, like painter's tape, costs $8? $10 was still not too much to get my hands on. Jesus. Lol. These lights are too bright. These lights aren't bright enough. It's getting better, but... Camera shadow. Boom! Hashtag professional as... Yeah, I like this. We got Grumpy Cat. Here we have the ski that I turned into a skateboard. We have our autographed picture of Jesus. That is actually autographed by Jesus. We got Grand Theft Auto Vice City for PS2 because, yeah. Let's see, we got Anti-Flag. Got some more Anti-Flag up there. I love Anti-Flag. Y'alls. This is an actual bass guitar. You can't see it, but the headstock is broken in half. It electrocuted me. Do I really need to justify why I have this? I will devour your soul! I need some more useless crap, like right here. So because I do so many reviews on this channel, and I will get to the actual reviews, but for now, I thought it would be fun to review some just... What the f*** were you thinking when you made this kind of stuff? I will devour your soul! Just make it a little more fun. I am going to... I haven't picked songs ahead of time. I'm going to search YouTube for WTF music, and I'm going to review what I find just on the spot so you get my really authentic reaction. Okay, so the first song I found, querying WTF music on YouTube, is I Sit On You. Tim and Eric Awesome Show. It's abbreviated. Let's check it out.
This is what I do, I sit on you, sit on you, sit on you. This is what I do, I sit on you, right on your lap. This is what I do.
Okay, he like totally just sat on that guy's lap, but the dude was on the cam. Wow.
Sit on you. Sit on you. Sit on you.
Okay, my first impression really has nothing to do with the music itself, but the guy. This is all about the guy. He really reminds me of that creepy gym teacher we had in junior high school that insisted on watching us change. Okay, so this vaguely rings a bell, actually. I think I might have seen this before. I think it might have been off of Adult Swim, but what can I say? Well, it's got a solid beat. I will give it that. To break the song down on a more technical level, the instrumentals had a really nice pregnant pause right when he says,
right on your lap.
There's flow. What it could have more of is dynamic contrast. Lower lows, higher highs. That would be more engaging to me, the viewer watching my old creepy gym instructor who always watched us change clothes in the locker room. Okay, I'm going to move on now. Okay, this looks promising. We're going to go with the Wang Rong Rollin' Chick at... Oh, it's RC Craftsy. Oh, dang, she done goddamn boobies. I like that. Oh, she's making bird sounds. That's silly. People don't do that. I've seen weirder things come from Japan than this. Okay, and so in terms of straight up, like, WTF factor, knowing this is coming from Japan, I'm a little disappointed. It's not that weird, really. I mean, it's a little weird, but there is a production crew that knows what they're doing in terms of, I don't know, I guess you could call this techno, sort of. I mean, I don't know if it'd be a DJ as much as it's probably just thrown together in GarageBand, but I mean, it's it's pretty solid on the whole. Okay, the next one in queue here, it's another Japanese one. I think I've seen this before, and I think I know what to expect. This is like kind of Baby Metal or Ladybeards before those bands were a thing. Yeah, here we go. It makes me uncomfortable, but it's not the weirdest thing I've seen. I think I'm good on this. Kind of the same as the last song. The techno music production quality behind this whole thing, pretty solid. I think probably the one thing that made me more uncomfortable than the weird dude was actually the girls doing this weird I don't know what that's about. I will devour your soul. Okay, I feel like I should move on to just no more Japanese stuff because this really seems like its own video. So let's move on. Oh look, there's a Newschooled video. Okay, now we're talking. So I found a video called Worst Music Video Ever, and I'm seeing footage that looks like it was taken with a handycam in maybe the early 90s. I'm seeing possible white trash, so this is promising. Let's give this a go. Losing You, Jan Terry, JT Records, 19. I missed what year that was. Sounds like the theme song for a really bad 80s sitcom. Okay, I don't need to listen to any more of this to know how it's going to go. Nothing shocking. It was just bad. Like, not bad in an amusing way, just depressing. Okay, we have one more queued up that's also called Worst Music Video, and it looks promising for the same reasons. So, ooh, the countdown is dramatic. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, here we go.
Hey baby, wake up from your sleep. We have arrived onto the future.
Oh god, yes, this is amazing. Who's got the guitar?
Electronic, supersonic.
Ooh, electronic, supersonic.
Electronic. Hey baby, ride with me away. We doesn't have much time. My blue jeans is tight. So into my love rocket climb. Inside tank of fuel, it's not fuel, but love.
This is amazing for all the reasons.
There is nothing above, but the stars above.
It's like if like bad 70s porn and the German underground had a very inbred love child. He just said I put my butt plug in your socket. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is bloody amazing. This is what I was hoping for. All the magic you would imagine there would be doing like way too much coke in the German underground in the 80s. Yeah. Okay, the next one queued up is Indian Thriller. So just set the context, this is actual like from India, so it's not a racist term. Okay, I have high hopes for this. Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, they captured the mood right off the bat. I want to say that he captured the essence of what MJ had going on, but also the essence of Bollywood. I mean, it's not what I expected, but at the same time, it really is as good of a compromise as you could possibly imagine coming from a Bollywood reproduction of Thriller. What do you think? 100% genuine, authentic, autographed picture of our personal Lord and Savior, Caucasian Jesus Christ? He says LOL. So I've decided for each one of these reviews, I'm actually going to give them a rating out of 5. Can't really do stars because the movie industry's gone that one, so let's go with Fat Gingers. Okay, so kind of staying with the same theme here, our next band is another grunge band. They are called Elkhead, and they just put out a new EP called Swamp City. And looking through my email here, I've looked through this before, it's really scoured, but I think the only link I have for this is SoundCloud. I will check Facebook before I post this video. If there's a Facebook link, which there probably is, all the links will be down in the doobly-doo. So this EP is 4 songs and can be found on SoundCloud. Links as usual. You know the album design? I like it. I'm trying to decide what it reminds me of. It's kind of like Rocky Horror Picture Show meets Rolling Stones. Yeah, those are 2 things that are good, in my opinion. So, yeah. What I love about these guys is they're bringing the 60s back. So, I've been on this 60s music kick for the last probably month or so. That's exclusively the fault of playing the new Mafia game, Mafia 3. Although in all fairness, I was actually raised on mostly 60s music, like Janis Joplin, Cream, Hendrix. As soon as I got into the very first song, was just that 60s tone was there. The rough around the edges. I know I use that term a lot, but like just it's perfect within its imperfection. And that's kind of what gave the 60s their signature sound. Its signature sound. Because you look at the recording methods back in the 60s, they would record in these great big long rooms. They would be recording together as a band. You wouldn't be doing like multi-track recording under ideal conditions. And you know, that's kind of what gave the 60s that tone, that flair. And these guys definitely have it, and I like it. So Elkhead, okay, you guys obviously have your thing, your tone, your genre, and you were locked into it. You were locked into it so hard. And what I really like is, you know, you kind of are staying in this box that is your style, but at the same time, you're comfortable within it. You're not holding back within your box. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I like that. You're being yourselves. Nothing is forced. I mean, it's just pure, authentic you. Definitely some Rolling Stones influence in there. So I am going to give that one, you know what? Elkhead, just for you. I'm going to give that 4 fat gingers out of 5. Just because I love the 60s sound, and that's something that I shouldn't say not a lot of bands are doing it. Not a lot of bands are nailing it like you guys. Like the tone, it sounds like you recorded it in a studio in 1967. So our last band for today is a return artist. I have to say this right because I've already introduced them this way one time, so I got to keep it going. Vitamin Brainwash! I will devour your soul! Yeah, Vitamin Brainwash. These guys are back. So the email I got contained no words or anything, just a link to their Bandcamp. But as soon as I saw who it was, I'm like, okay. So, Vitamin Brainwash, they have a new 5-song EP that is available on Bandcamp for name your price. Seriously, don't be a douche and put 0. Give them something. Come on. So, Vitamin Brainwash, if you don't remember from last time, they are a 3-piece from Chicago, Illinois. Now, what I love about these guys in their first album is they're kind of bringing back that 80s back then hard metal, nowadays soft metal, like Black Sabbath tone, but without the elitism. Because, you know, I find with a lot of metal, elitism really ruins it. Like, yeah, the world of metal is a huge world, bigger than any other genre, I'm sure. But really what ruins it for me is that mentality of, like, I am modern day Mozart, and I'm going to prove it to you. And for me, that's where a lot of metal flies off the handle, and I just lose interest, because at that point, you know, it stops being authentic. It stops being homegrown. It stops being out of passion. It starts being out of ego. Not the case with Vitamin Brainwash. Like I said, they are bringing back this Black Sabbath kind of tone, and it's just so good. It's so good. You cannot go wrong with these guys. Probably what I love about Vitamin Brainwash in particular the most is
again, they don't have the best recording quality ever, but it doesn't matter. That kind of adds to the rawness of this. So I said the first time I reviewed these guys, I love the singer's voice. It just, it reminds me of when I was a teenager trying to be a musician. I wasn't good enough to be a musician. I just was anyways. Now, I'm not saying that Vitamin Brainwash isn't good enough. The skill is definitely there, but he's got that really youthful voice. It's almost like early Minor Threat, where everything's in pitch, but you don't really expect it to be. He just sounds like angry rebellion almost, and I could almost see this guy singing for bands like the Kinks or the Shins or something like that. Like it's cool. It's got flair. It's a little bit flamboyant, but it's got just enough rage in it not to be. Vitamin Brainwash, there's no bullshit with these guys. I mean, they're not trying to kind of wow you with their egos with like the world's most insane guitar solo or something progressive or anything like that. No, they're just playing you the goods. They're playing you, kind of like Sabbath era metal, a little bit of a punk edge, how they do it, and they're not holding back at all, and I see that as really authentic, and I quite enjoy it because of that. So Vitamin Brainwash, I'm also going to give you guys 4 fat gingers out of a possible 5. So yeah, I think Vitamin Brainwash killed it on this EP, and I cannot wait for more. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you once again to Musically Fresh for continuing to support this dumpster fire of a video project I do. And in the meantime, I've got something for you. He needs a name. Okay, guys? He needs a name. Look at him. Yeah, name him in the comments below. I'm going to pick my favorite one. If only 2 of you comment, there's only 2 names. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to keep on pushing this until we get some genuine originality happening. Yeah. Anyways, comments, like this video, subscribe, and send me what you got if you're in a band, by all means, or send it to Musically Fresh. Yeah. I love you. Bye.
This episode has been brought to you by Musically Fresh. They're not paying me to say this, but between you and me, I owe them a lot of money.